So, I'm sitting on my couch, naked, eating s'mores and shit. I'm drinking some soda and shit. You know what's interesting? I woke up today feeling strange. And it wasn't a bad kind of strange. Weirdly, like, I don't know, I felt more energetic than I felt ever. I can't remember the last time I woke up feeling like just like this. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have yet to take a nap. Then again, because I didn't get much sleep. I went to bed at like 4 in the morning, maybe 4:30. Woke up around 10:30. A solid 6 hours. Yet, somehow, just full of energy right now. And I'm just spend 2 straight hours running around doing my shopping and stuff, and I'm still raring to go. I feel like I could jog around the block or something. And I realized what it is. I'm not depressed. It's weird. I don't know if I can necessarily call myself happy, but I'm definitely not depressed right now. And it's the strangest thing to stop and think about that. How to wake up in the morning and not feel like shit. I'm so used to my depression, and I'm so used to always feeling like crap every single day. Then suddenly, one day I wake up and I don't feel like shit, and it's the weirdest thing ever. I wake up in the morning feeling like a normal human being, and I go about my day not wanting to cry even once, and suddenly I just don't know how to handle myself. So I made some fucking s'mores. So here's how my week's going. First of all, let me say this. Running a business, it can be tough. It can be tough. Make sure you plan ahead and think about all of your possibilities. Because you could throw all of your money away on something that never sees the light of day. So, April 2nd, I go to bed having already spent $2,000 on the month. Just from paying my artist. I've gone a little bit copyright crazy. I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve with all my different stories. But yeah, I can only remember one time in my life ever making over $2,000 in one single month. And here I am spending $2,000 in the first 2 days of April. Good news is July's coming up, and because of how the dates line up, we're getting 3 paychecks. No matter what, we always get 2 paychecks every single month because we get paid every other Friday. But every now and then, there'll usually be once or twice a month, usually June or July, and then December or January, where we get a 3rd paycheck just because of how the dates happen to line up. Where you get paid, like the first or second day of the month is like on a Friday, and then you end up having and you get paid on that Friday, and then you end up having 5 Fridays, so you get paid the first, third, and 5th Friday, and then next month you go back to normal. You only get paid 2nd and 4th Friday, but it's always cool when that happens. Because it's always good to have that little bit of extra money. And, anyways, I'm a little distracted by multiple reasons. But yeah, my week's gone. It could have been better. It was a hard week, not gonna lie. A lot of things going wrong. We were busy as hell. I'm pretty sure I definitely got overtime this week. I'm not quite sure if it was 50 hours, but I'm pretty sure. I think there's only one day that I actually got out of there before 11 o'clock. And yesterday I was there till like 1 in the morning, so it was a busy day at work. A lot of, and on top of everything else, so many things go wrong. The AC breaks in the walk-in, so they have to buy a new one and install it. So I had to help out with that, which means I got pulled away from doing my work, and of course my work piles up high, and that's so I was behind all night. And then no, Tuesday and Wednesday I'm always behind all night no matter what, and then especially when we get busy. I think Thursday was the only day where we weren't busy, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm trying to think, but I'm pretty sure Thursday was the only day where like we didn't have a ton of people. Or was it Wednesday? It was one of those two. We didn't have a ton of people, and I spent half the day just trying to look busy, running around cleaning this and this and that, just so that they don't give me actual work to do. Because I've actually got a long list of things I'm supposed to do, but I don't do because no one actually yells at me for. Then on slow days when I need to pretend to be busy, let's go ahead and go over this real quick. Yeah, we had one easy day this week for me, and the rest has been hell because, well, Tuesday's always hell no matter what, but then we have, like, the restaurant is full of people. It was like 20 something probably. Then I'm pretty sure Wednesday was the busy day. No. Wednesday's just busy because my deep clean always puts me so far behind. And then Thursday, I think, is when not only did our AC break, but how was it Wednesday that our AC broke? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was then. Had to be that. Because No, it was Thursday, I think. You know what? Who cares? Who cares? Somewhere in there, there was our AC. I'm pretty sure Thursday was when. No. Okay, I remember now. Thursday was the slow day. It was the easy one. Then Friday, the AC broke. And that, not only did our AC broke, but we're attached to an apartment complex. And their AC sprung a leak and just flooded our basement. And as soon as we cleaned it up, it flooded it again. And they ended up after 2 days of not being able to fix it, they eventually just shut it off. Hopefully that's taken care of by next week, but that put me behind. That's why I was never able to catch up on Friday. And then Saturday we had a table of like 18 people who showed up right when the doors open, which pissed me off because people just neglect to tell me any of these things. They just expect like, I'll figure it out, which, I do. I can handle it. I'm Nathan Lau, motherfucker. But it would be nice to have some warning. It would be nice to know ahead of time that this is what I'm walking into, and I can plan my shit out a little bit better. Because I never got fully caught up that day, simply for the mere fact that I didn't know that all of this shit was piling up. I can't see, because my station is downstairs, I can't see through the ceiling to see that all this shit is piling up. Then suddenly, we're out of everything and we need it all 20 minutes ago. Well, that would have been good to know an hour ago. We need it 5 minutes ago. Well, unless you have a time machine, can't help you. So yeah, it ended up being a really long fucking day. And it's one of those many times where no one actually said this, but someone walks down and is like, sees like, they're already finished with all of their shit. They come down expecting there to be to be halfway decently done, and there's just a ton of shit still piled up. Like, sink is literally overflowing. Dishes past my head. And then they're just like, oh my god, someone actually said that out loud. Like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, dude, I'm the best there is. If I'm struggling, you know what? That means my job is fucking hard. But, anyways, it was a long week. But once again, despite how tiring that week was, still somehow managed to wake up this morning. And once again, I don't know if I can actually call it a good mood, but definitely not in a bad mood. I'm feeling energetic, motivated. Did my shopping, picked up some fast food. Picked up a lot of fast food actually. Went to Subway, got another one of those wraps. I don't know why. I just love these things. They're delicious. Also went to Burger King. Got me some damn cheese attacks. Got me that new sourdough king. I can't tell you if it'll taste good or not. Oh wait, yes I can. It has bacon, so of course it's gonna taste good. I also decided to try out their frozen lemonade. And you know what? It was a whole lot of frozen, very little lemonade. I don't know if it was just the people at that Burger King, because it kind of just seems like, you know, a cup full of ice with a little lemon juice squirted in it. That's kind of what I was tasting. But like I said, that Burger King, I don't know, kind of janky. I really don't go there unless there's either coupons or there's a new item I want to try. Like they're bringing in sourdough, and I'm like, you know what? Sourdough's the main reason I go to Jackbox. That, and they got the all-day breakfast, you know, that full menu 24/7. I love that about them. But anyways, like let's try their sourdough, see if it's any different. Might have a new thing over here that I go to, but you know that Burger King was just kind of janky. Like, for one thing, that floor is sticky. I'm not sure with what, but you know, floor shouldn't be that sticky. You gotta do better job with your upkeep, Burger King. I'm saying that as a guy that works in a restaurant. Now, then again, we're like a fine dining and y'all fast food, so I get there's a difference, but still. And there's this one girl there who, you can tell, she's been there long enough that she just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Cause like I do my order and then she starts looking around like, I ain't making no ices, and she's like, it's not an icy, it's a frozen, and she's like, do we have that? And I'm just like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah, she's explaining it, it's just ice and lemonade and blah blah. She's like, well, I ain't making it, and she just kind of walks away. I'm just like, what the hell is going on with this place? See, I try not to judge other people. Because, like, I've worked in the restaurant industry long enough to know that humans are humans. You know, people are people, and sometimes they don't do things well. But, it was actually an interesting thing, because, like, someone came in, I don't know if she's, like, a regular or something. She came in, and was having conversation with that girl. And it was just, it was a funny conversation. I'm not sure I want to repeat. But, I'm too distracted to do this. But business is going well. You know, we're halfway through one of the first comic book. I've got another person that still not 100% sure she's gonna come through. But if she does hold up her end of the bargain, if she does hold up her end of the bargain, you know, I'll have another comic book that we start doing. And if not, I get to save some money. Cause like I'm really like at the end with her. I just can't keep giving her chances, you know. You know how it is. It's a business. If you're not gonna come through and do what I need you to do, I'm gonna have to let you go at some point in time. But I have another artist that I'm actually going to give. I want to, if she's interested at the least, I want to give her her own comic book story, just because, you know, we've got everything established with this. It's set up and it's going on, and I don't want these people sitting here waiting for this person to do this before they can do their part. And so I'm like, originally I focused on one thing and only one thing because I didn't want to spread myself too thin. But now with my autobiography, the worst is over. And, you know, editing is a lot quicker than writing. You know, when I initially wrote the rough draft, it took about, well, technically 9 total months, but there was a 3-month period where I was focused on only the comic book and getting that storyline perfected. So, you know, about 6 months to write it, but then 3 days to just read through everything and do a quick edit. a rough edit just to make sure this is the story I want to tell. You know, some of the blatant grammar mistakes that I ignored in the rough draft. So, now with the autobiography, most of the worst part is over. I'm having a few people evaluate it. I'm gonna say 3 months at most, just letting people read through it, see if this is in fact what I, just see, look at their reviews and stuff, decide, which of their advice I'll take and which ones I'll ignore completely. I'm giving it to enough different people who have different, they have different education levels, different experiences, different, they met me at different points in my life, so everyone gets to see different sides of me. And so, yeah, we'll see. I'm very interested to see what each of them says and, the changes that they make. And then, meanwhile, I'm going to try to get as much ahead of all of these other guys with all these other things done. So that's my update. Still, like Halloween at the earliest. Like by Halloween, I should hopefully start selling maybe my autobiography and maybe one of these comics. But until then, like we got a lot of shit in the works. It's getting better and better, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it this week. I might. I'll consider it. It depends on how things go later tonight and tomorrow. I got a couple things to take care of, but I've been wanting to bring back the movie therapist on this channel. And if you don't know what that is, I'm pretty sure I have at least a few of those on here, so check them out. I mean, if you've never seen it before, basically what it is, I was doing a movie for Movie Club, the SourceFed Movie Club, and I had nothing good to say about it, but I didn't want to sound like a total asshole, so I thought, let's turn it into a comedic piece. So now the whole movie therapist thing is all about, hey, if I have talk about movies I hate, but in a way that doesn't make me sound like a conceited, elitist douchebag, I guess. So just comedically just ragging on people, on all these movies. That's the entire point of the movie therapist. And I have plenty of material. It's just been a matter of, wanting to take the time to actually record everything and edit everything. Because I'm doing everything by myself here. That's why I've only been vlogging recently. Because it takes time if you want to do a video well. Because I have to write all the scripts, I have to do all the acting, I have to do all the camera work, I have to do all the editing. It's a lot. It's hard to make, and I'm not making a living doing this. It's hard to make a good quality video, and I'm not making a living doing this, so it's hard for me to want to put that much effort into it. So yeah, I got a bunch of fast food here. I'm gonna order some pizza and shit. Not to eat today. I already got plenty of fast food and junk here. I'm gonna finish up my s'mores and go ham on the Burger King. And then the pizza is gonna be for tomorrow. I'm ordering it today, so I don't have to worry about opening my door tomorrow. So I don't have to put on pants at all on Monday. So yeah, I just order it, throw it straight in the fridge. Next morning, pop, pull it out, oven, boom. I got all my food for the weekend. So yeah, well, look forward to this channel. Like I said, I want to bring back the movie therapist. It's just not convenient right now. But in the meantime, I've got so many things I'm working on, and hopefully, like, the deadline's coming up soon. A lot of progress is being made. Sometimes it looks better than others, but it might just be that I'm not depressed right now. But I can honestly say I have high expectations. Things are looking up. We'll see if I feel that way tomorrow, but at least for now, I'm going to enjoy it.